Hey guys, welcome to another episode in... Wow. Apparently you cannot sheath your sword when you are sitting on a bench. I just learned. Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. We are in Coral. We started the mage quest in the previous episodes. We have to get a recommendation from the mage leaders in all the towns to get access to the Arcane University. And that evolves. For that recommendation you have to do some side quests, some favors for those leaders. And the one that we have to do now is there is some woman that visited the town that the mage leader didn't really like for whatever reason, I forgot. And he wants to know the reason why she's in town, so we have to find that woman and talk with her.
Hello, I'm Casta Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild.
Alright, Casta Scribonia.
Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to talk to her if you want to know more. Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. Be seeing you.
Alright, Urana is, I think, the name. We can also check it over here, of course. I need to speak to Urana and find out why she is in Coral. Question is, where the hell is Urana? We can go to the inn over there. The Grey Mane. The Grey Mare. Is this Urana?
Hi there.
Ah, here she is.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Alright, now the question is... That guy wanted to know why she is in Coral. We now know that. So are we going with her book quest? Or are we returning and just say why convey the reason why she is here to the guild leader? Urana has asked me to bring her a book titled Fingers of the Mountain so that she may translate it. I need to tell Tychius about this immediately. Yes, indeed. We need to go back to Tychius.
Hi there.
Spare a coin?
Hail. Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
I haven't needed anything there.
What is it? What? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here. Make haste. I wish
Hello.
to be rid of
What's going
Erana
on
as
with
soon
you?
as possible.
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
I hope I can help. Doesn't that have something to do with the aliens? And magical control over the weather? I think that's the rumor I heard. Good
Right.
day.
Things.
I don't know
hear that
why-
the High Elves trained them. I can't imagine it.
Why? Why
What
does
is it, associate?
why
Yes?
does that guy hate Urana so much? I want to give the book to the person in the right, and I have no idea who's in the right or in the wrong here.
If Tychius says it's a myth, I have no reason to believe otherwise. Can you prove him wrong? Bye. Excuse me. I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look she gave me. Whatever happened, she's taking it out on the whole guild.
Yeah, I would like to know what happened.
I still don't believe it's real. If it was real, you'd have some sort of proof, right? Well, I don't see any proof. If you need training, Athragar has a reputation for being very good with alteration. You might consider speaking to him about it. Let's get to training. Take your time. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Farewell.
What is it?
Yeah, or maybe we
Tidings.
can ask that guy about Urana as well. Probably that dialogue option is lost.
What?
He did say something at the start about her.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Erana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Yeah, fuck
Make
me.
haste. I wish to be...
There's no dialogue option anymore about Urana. I find
Greetings,
them all.
High Elf.
I find
What is it now? Honditar is...
I find them all a little bit shady, honestly.
Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare, or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems.
Yes.
The deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick, or they'll lead you a merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt the meat.
Says who? Depends on the poison, I guess. But yeah, nobody knows the backstory about Urana.
How
Farewell.
about mixing up some... Speak, citizen. Be seeing you.
Right, how are we doing on weights? Pretty okay. So we need to get to the northern part, northern area of Coral.
What can I do?
Alright, this is another side
The
quest,
worst
I guess.
thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead. In Coral, we Highlanders treat our gods' teachings as rules to live by. Our lives are governed by the 10 Commands. The Church has taken no official position on his teaching yet, but from the reports I've heard, he may be truly inspired by the divines. You too.
Juverine Silvio.
How are you today?
Alright, let's get that book and then we decide afterwards who to give it to.
Excuse. Goodbye.
Alright, northern part of town. We are currently, I have no idea, where is the gate? This is Wayne Prairie. We are over here, so we just need to, we can just as well take the north gate, that's quicker. We're now at the south gate. And it's not only quicker, but then at least I know I'm exactly
Hi there.
north. Instead of roaming around, encountering probably maybe some encounters along the way which are distracting, and then you may be circling too far or too little around the city. And now we know we are exactly at the northern part of town. So we just do a straight. We basically go straight ahead, I guess. And I really want to avoid random encounters. It takes too much time, often on master difficulty level. Here, there are so many enemies everywhere. A bear over there. You're constantly trying to circumvent encounters. I mean, I understand, if there would not be any encounters, it would also not be fun. But sometimes you just want to go with an objective instead of constantly having to deal with random encounters. I do find it looks okay, the game, but honestly, I find Skyrim's forest more magical. Here, this texture looks really like a texture taken for a tree, while in Skyrim, all textures really mesh in together to make a better integral whole. Here it seems like a random rock texture, and then from another website another tree texture, and it's all cobbled together, and it looks nice, but it just doesn't look as gritty, realistic as Skyrim does. But and also I'm missing a little bit of folk, a little. I don't know. Also this game can look amazing, but if I now look around, like the tree leaves, I find it. I was expecting a bit more. I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 on the Crysis 3 engine had like the same type of environment, and it looked better than this if I remember. But yeah, it's still an amazing game. And often I'm just totally impressed by the graphics, but sometimes, like now, under certain lighting conditions, I'm like, okay. But probably I'm overthinking it. Anywho, it would be nice to know. Yeah, there is a path there, right? It's probably that path that we have to follow. Alright, I'm going a little bit slower. Here, but for example now, under these lighting conditions, it looks already much better. It really differs from the time of day and the weather, etc. But what was I saying? I'm going slow because I want to avoid encounters, and that looks like a cave, right? Non-will cave. Is this where we need to go? I need to search Cloud Top. Alright, we are over here. Ah, we have to go much further. It actually initially said that... The guy said, I don't know where it is. But apparently he can mark it on the map anyways. Yeah, I just have to follow this road, right? Sure, there will be enemies along the way. It does feel a little bit like Skyrim, like climbing the stairs to the throat of the world. Yeah, this is what I mean. Fucking hell, it's so annoying. Oh my god! Oh, fuck my life so hard, man. Fuck it so fucking hard. Right. Luckily, these guys are not that hard, but the problem is I waste a full... alchemy poison by missing my shot. And I really wonder if you... Normally I think it should be possible to retrieve arrows not only from looting the corpses, but also when you shoot them in the environment. But actually, I always have a hard time retrieving them. I have no idea where that arrow ended up. So sorry, I find it too much of a waste. Because it's quite annoying having to make additional potions. Oh my god. They're actually quite easy. I don't understand. Or am I getting overpowered or something? I don't understand. This is actually not that hard on master difficulty level. Somehow I thought enemies scaled, so the higher level you are, enemies will be as well. But these bears, I was expecting them to be a bit more dangerous. But anyways, why I also got annoyed was you have to manually also select your arrows besides the bow, which, yeah, if I have like one type of arrow in my HUD key and a bow, it would be nice if you just select your bow and you can immediately shoot that arrow, but no. If you don't have the arrow equipped, nothing will happen. So that was when the bear was attacking. Was actually a little bit annoying because nothing happened. There's a statue over there, pretty nice. Man, it is actually pretty amazing that this game world is bigger than Skyrim's. I never thought that or knew that. Apparently it is. There's another creature. That is just a deer. Yeah, I don't know. When in Skyrim, when I was in the forest, under the right lighting conditions, it really looks photorealistic, and this looks amazing as well, but it looks a little bit more gamey, despite it being higher resolution, more advanced engine. It just doesn't look as... Yeah, it's maybe the color tone that is so much better in Skyrim, at least with the non-special edition color palettes, because the special edition totally screwed it up with oversaturation. By the way, I forgot, it's really weird. If you want to have the frame cap kick in, I have to go into the menu and out of it, otherwise it doesn't register. I don't need 100 frames, not that I'm even getting to that. I prefer capping it at 60 and having a little bit less lag. Alright, so sometimes the AI does crap out. And I think it can, there's a mod, I had a mod for it installed. I uninstalled it because I thought like, yeah, probably the performance impact is not really worth the effort. But what it did was it increased the amount of simultaneous NPC AI, which was, I think, is kept at 25. Too much more, and also it extended the duration of despawning of bodies. But yeah, I never really had problems with bodies despawning too soon. And also, yeah, I don't know whether this is because of the AI cap, because if it is, it would mean that there are 25 other NPCs, animals or whatever in the cells loaded around me, which I can not really, fuck me, it's so annoying, which I can't really believe. But again, an enemy, it's so annoying. A dog over there. But yeah, I think this AI is just crapping out for another reason. I hope that he won't be attacked by that dog or wolf, whatever it is. And I also hope, let's see, that is Coral. So we are now gonna see where we are. Wow, I don't know what that was all about. Oh, that was the wrong button anyways. So we are now, I don't have the cursor because that's like a little bit, that's like a GPS, which doesn't make sense in a game like this. But I know I can zoom on myself, so I know we are somewhere here. And we're looking in the direction of Coral. So we have to turn around 180 degrees and then a little bit to the right. So we turn around like 180 degrees. I don't know what this is all about. Why is this, if I remove the HUD, it's actually orange, which is a bit weird. Yeah, it just looks more gamey than Skyrim. It's really weird. Oh, fuck my life, man. I hate it so fucking much. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I fucking hate this so much. Yeah, and sometimes they take way more damage than other times. Don't ask me why. It's all so freaking random. And I'm really getting through my potions too quickly. And again, I missed that first shot with a poisoned arrow. So, and again, I cannot find it back. So annoying. No, not again. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Oh my god, fucking range that motherfucker has. That's just crazy. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I find this just super annoying. I just want to get to my... objective. And it's not so much that shooting, I really don't like this. But maybe it's helpful. The vignettes, the reds, it's a little bit too much. Fighting a couple of bears, I don't mind, of course, but the fact that I'm just missing with poisoned arrows is really what bugs me. So that's really my own mistake, but I find it extremely annoying. Alright, I'm gonna give up hope of retrieving that arrow. Well, arrows actually are... Here, let's test it out. I think they should be pretty visible. So, what do we have? We have dwarven arrows. We're gonna drop one on the ground and see how it looks. Yes, that was exactly how I was expecting it to look a bit. It's not super visible, but it is pretty damn visible. With like the red tail ends. Man, I actually really cannot stand this. Is it if you shoot a poison arrow that you cannot retrieve it, maybe? That could be it, but that would be stupid. The game is really quite consistent in its physics and its mechanics. Consistent and believable. So, seems unlikely that you can retrieve every red normal arrow but not poison arrows. Pretty nice draw distance. But yeah, for the rest, I find this part, at least graphic-wise, absolutely less impressive than Skyrim, less immersive, for whatever reason. I cannot really put my finger on it. It just looks more gamey. Fucking hell. Yeah, I really have a hard time letting it go. Let it fucking arrow. I shot it straight here somewhere. On the roads. I can imagine maybe because of the inclination that it rolled down a bit. But if there's any arrow I should be able to find, it should be here on this road, right? Super duper annoying, I find this. Fuck this shit. I'm starting over. Although this is probably after I shot that arrow. Oh fuck my life, man. Fuck it so hard. Ah, fuck my life, man. Fuck it so... Okay, I really had it. I don't know why, but I just really had it. At least the save is from before I missed that arrow. But now I'm like... Or maybe it's not. I don't even know whether it... No, what the hell, man? You are outside... my fucking range. Yeah, fuck me. This was after I missed that arrow. I missed the arrow, I'm pretty sure, with the first bear. Alright, fuck this fucking shit, sorry. It's a real minor thing. It's also, I'm just in a bad mood from, again, a useless day at work, grinding for fiat money. So retarded. But this game really makes me want to finish Skyrim as well. I spent years modding it, not that much playing it. But I do know that the mechanics and the side missions in this game apparently are better than Skyrim, so... And I never finished Oblivion in the past as well, so I will be first doing Oblivion, even though I find these woody areas... much less appealing than in Skyrim. The snow as well. The snow looks super flat. It really looks like a flat texture. In Skyrim it felt way more snowy. These are nice details, these pineapples. I don't know if they're called pineapples, actually, I think so. Pine trees, apple from a tree. No, this is not where the arrow will be, because this was all down below. With, I think that was the, I'm not sure. The deer with the AI issue. And that means there will also be a wolf. Or a dog over here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to take my loss. I didn't go up here this way. I went another way. Pretty sure I went in between somewhere. Unless I'm somewhere totally different. Ah, there's another bear over there. Yeah, did I go through here? And then maybe through here? No, I don't think so. Or maybe I did. And then we ended up at the same road. And then we got into a fight with the bear. And then I shot him, yeah, going backwards. And I shot him and the arrow landed somewhere. In the ground. Alright, let's do a test. It was like so, and I shot it like so. Yeah, wow. I was not expecting that. They really bump away, the arrows. Wow. Alright, that explains it. Depends on the angle, I guess. This one seems to, yeah, have gone forward. Here it is. But it can also bounce in another direction, like this one. It's just a goner. Alright, learning moments. If you shoot an arrow in the ground, it can end up anywhere. I do think that that poison arrow also is still somewhere. It just ended up in a random place because of the angle hitting the ground.